Hey, what's up, everyone? Sly, and man, what a win that was. Completely different defense than last week. Last week, man, seeing how bad we looked on defense, getting torched by Baker. And this game, Robert Saleh, man, what a performance he did. What a defensive genius he was this week with all the injuries. Amazing. But I want to talk about what I saw in this game and something that, honestly, here's the thing. I'm never a fan of someone getting injured, especially on our team. You don't want to see that. However, I said literally last week, I made a video about this and said the only way Jake Brendle comes out of the game is if he gets hurt. Because Kyle, he loves him. He loves himself some Jake Brendle. He gets hurt, and right when he goes down, man, Matt Hennessy comes in, and oh man, he was awesome. Absolutely awesome. Holes everywhere. But the play that stood out the most, and I know you guys all saw that. You guys aren't blind. I think it was first down with Christian McCaffrey. It looks like he's down at the 4-3. But what does Matt Hennessy start doing? He starts freaking pushing Christian McCaffrey to get that touchdown. Absolutely unbelievable. He's just pushing him. He's pushing him like he's fighting. That you would have never seen that from Jake Brendle. You would have never seen that from Jake Brendle. He would have just stood there. You're lucky if you're a quarterback and you get hit and Jake Brendle picks you up. Usually he just goes back to the sideline or back to the huddle, doesn't do anything. But seeing that effort, man, the running game, it looked completely different. Obviously, when Jake was in there, we had some holes, but I thought we even looked even better when Matt Hennessy came around. And not only that, I thought the interior actually held up better too in pass protection. So you're seeing this, and I was looking on Twitter and I saw the fans right that they knew it. You guys are smart. You guys saw that. You guys were basically saying, man, you can't go back. You can't go back, man. you, I mean, we all know that saying, man. Once you go, never mind, I'm not even gonna go there. But you saw the difference. You saw the difference, and to me, Kyle, I mean, if this isn't a clue enough, if this isn't a clue right now that Matt Hennessy, it don't even matter if it's Drake Nugent, if it's who else we got, Drew Moss. You put any of them out there at that center position, it's gonna be better. It's gonna look better. It's gonna look like an actual running game. And today was the first day. Today was the first game where Christian McCaffrey actually was out there. Um, Holes everywhere. Holes everywhere. Obviously, he was doing his thing, making dudes miss left and right. And how could one of the best running backs in the league be held in check all year long? It's the interior of the defensive line, and it starts with our anchor. It starts with Jake Brendle, and he's slow. He's slow. He's really light. He gets bullied a lot. He doesn't have a lot of good effort. And today it was completely different. When he went out, our offense, or at least our running game started they were moving. There was times where Mac Jones had a lot of time. Now, did we take advantage of that? A lot of times, no, hell no. You saw that big drop from Demarcus Robinson where Matt Jones had all day to throw and right into the breadbasket right there for a first down, probably make checkmate of the game. He drops it. We have to punt the ball. Defense has to come in, play great. And did we win this game because of the offense? No. We won probably because of the defense. But that running game, we have not seen this running game since probably 2023. Because last year we kind of struggled a bit in the run game. We had games here or there where we were good. But this right here, we haven't seen this in over 12 months, man. We have not seen this running attack strive like this. Now, obviously, yeah, we got to put up more points. A lot of miscommunication. Juwan Jennings drop balls, not catching the ball inbounds. Got to clean that crap up, obviously. But, the offensive line, this was the best offensive line performance of the year. So to me, yeah, I mean, Kyle, please, if you see this, man, you won't, but someone's got to tell him it's time to move on from Jake Brendle. I get it. Again, I talked about this last week. I know this guy was in a commercial with Brock Purdy. He's kind of feeling it like, I'm kind of a star now, because I was in that commercial. I danced on that Ariat commercial. I was doing my thing. But sometimes you just got to get down to reality and realize, that it might be time. It might be time, And you got to give it up to Jake Brendle. He was in the NFL for what, eight, 9 years. He's been cut everywhere he's went. Couldn't land on a team entire year until he came with the Niners. With Chris Forrester brought him in, and even though he had that Pro Bowl alternate year, I still thought he sucked that year. The only reason he was in the Pro Bowl because the Niner fans voted everybody in that year, and everyone decided not to go to the Pro Bowl that year. So he went as an alternate, and he's been living off that. He's been living off that since what, what was that, 2021 or something like that? So I never bought into that hype, and seeing that though today, finally seen a different center for the first time in like what, 5 years, 4 or 5 years. That's crazy. That's crazy. And then to see this running game just take off, very exciting, man. Very exciting seeing that. Hopefully we can just keep going, man. Go with the hot hand. That's what I always say. Go with the hot hand. And right now, I didn't see no. I don't know. I could be wrong, mistaken, but I didn't see a false start from Matt Hennessy. Where a lot of times Jake Brendle gives you one of those a game. Didn't see a holding call from Matt Hennessy. I could be wrong again, but I did not see that. So, I mean, so far, I know he's an older guy too. It's not like he's like a young lion, like, oh, Matt Hennessy's our future. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. The only thing I'm saying is that you could probably bring in anyone in, and he would have been better than Jake Brendle. So we'll see how it is, man. We'll see what Kyle decides to do. What the difference was between this game and every other game of the season. We've been winning games not running the damn ball. This week, our running game was better than our passing game. So it was great to see, man. I'm very pumped up. 5-2 for a team this injured. I mean, what else could you ask for, man? When one of the best pass rushers goes out, the best linebacker in the game, all these freaking wide receivers out, George Kittle finally coming back, our franchise quarterback's not out there, and you're still finding a way to win. That's impressive, man. And give credit to Robert Saleh too. Last week we got beat. People were saying it's over, man. This defense might be done, and he has a performance like that. Absolutely amazing. So props to defense, props to Kyle. once the green light went on and Brenda went out, we just kept running that down ball, and it worked. It freaking worked. So heck yeah, man. 5-2. Let's keep it up. And I'm jacked up, man. I'm jacked up. All right, man. Go Niners. Big game next week, but let's celebrate tonight, baby. All right, man. I'm out. Peace.